Fishing in the winter, one of the first things you think about is the air temperatures. How warm is it? Get up in the morning, sometimes you have air temperatures where I live that's in the 20s, sometimes the teens. You think, man, that's not a great time to be fishing. That water temperature is going to be super cold. But I sometimes find it a lot more productive to fish in the morning hours than in the afternoon hours. In a place where I live, we can get a lot of snow. As that day progresses and you have a lot more sunshine, a lot more warmth, you're getting snow and ice begin to melt, and that will seep into the river. And instead of in the afternoon having what you think of as warmer water temperatures, they're actually cooler, 1, 2, 3 degrees. That's all it takes for it to slow the metabolism of those fish even more. So a lot of times it's better to be out there, let's say fishing at about 10 o'clock until let's say 2 o'clock as opposed to after 2 o'clock. It's a strange concept to comprehend, but I've actually measured it. I've been out there on the water where the temperature at noon is actually warmer than what you have at say 3:30 p.m. Your tailwaters are the first thing that you jump at when you're winter fly fishing. Typically that water's coming out of a dam much lower in the water column of the impounded lake behind it. So that water is going to be warmer than what you have at the surface. So fishing immediately below an impoundment, a dam, these are key places to fish as you do have warmer water temps. At the same time I say that though, your freestone stream should not be ignored. So one thing that throws people off a lot when they're fly fishing in the winter is just how different the streams are from what they experienced just a few months earlier. Gone are a lot of those riffles, a lot of those eddies, a lot of those seams. And that's because the water levels are a lot lower. So your habitat is a lot reduced. These fish, they're going to be very much concentrated in slower water and deeper water. Kind of important to prospect more than anything else, to go out there and try and find these fish. And when you do find them in these certain pools, you just kind of stay on it, because your next pool might be a couple of miles away before you find this large concentration of fish. Now there are still disadvantages to fly fishing from a production standpoint. The body temperature of these fish, they're very close to that of the water. They have a slower metabolism. They're not needing to eat as much. Just as important, they're not going to be moving as much to eat. So there is a challenge there. The upside though is that fish are always eating. They're always going to eat. You just sometimes need to get it right in their face. And that's where the advantage of having all those fish congregated in one pool comes in. You're laying that rigging through where there's a lot of fish. And it may take several casts, but eventually you're going to get one right in the face of a fish. And that's when you'd expect an eat to occur.